Well, I decided to go into the field of art because I liked to do art, and I was studying to get my art degree, which I ended up getting, but then I thought to myself, I was looking for a way to be less isolated being an artist, and I wanted to connect with community. So I ended up doing student teaching and loved being around young people.
My creative inspirations, I get them from the emotions that I have. Music is a big motivation for me. It motivates me to do better in drawings and painting.
I think what I like most about the class is it's a variety of different thoughts, so everyone's different. I think you could be as creative as, you expand your creativeness.
Students should take art as an elective, I think, because art does a lot more than teach you hand-eye coordination, especially in a class like mine, where we meditate before we begin our art studio time. So our warm-ups are all about meditation and being mindful, being in the moment, kind of learning how to find inspiration and be creative. And art also, I think, is about connecting with what's happening right now. It's about being aware and being expressive. So I think it teaches the student a lot about themselves, maybe even more so than the practical skills of drawing a hand or drawing an eye.
I think the hardest part is the brainstorming of ideas. You have to really look deep into it, and it's usually, for me at least, I try to go with something that's meaningful.
One of my roles is to try to help students find inspiration. What they find to be infuriating or beautiful, inspiring or hard, emotional, or I guess more serious. So one of my major roles is also how to take a student and get them to be interested in the world around them or the world within them. The favorite art pieces that the students work on would probably be the paper mache piece. I know that the students really, really love building. So the project is, we destroy what we hate. That's the project. So they make a thing that they hate, that they want to get rid of, whether it's an idea, an ideology, a concept, or a practical thing. And then we destroy those things by throwing them and jumping on them and stepping on them, and it's a big performance art piece. And it does take us 8 weeks to make these things.
What I'm gonna get out of this class, well, there's many things that I already taken out of it into my personal life, which is more critical thinking, more expressing, trying to find ways to motivate you to do more and such. This class has shown me that the more passion you put into work, the better it becomes.
After students take this class, I want them to know more about themselves. I want them to be able to be okay with sitting with themselves, maybe in silence for a little while. I want them to feel comfortable with their own thoughts and their own goals. I want them to feel comfortable, I guess, just with the process of using their hands and taking some time away from the screens that we're inundated with. Art, I think, is such a nice time to connect with your body. Your mind is telling your hands to do stuff, and that's nice. It's a nice break.
Well, that concludes our interview. Thank you so much for giving me your time.
You're welcome.